Everyone. This is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. Makeup artist Pat McGrath has $1 billion cosmetic business. And I was reading in Fashionista magazine, and it talks about the fact that she is England born in Northampton, England, to be exact. And McGrath was raised by a single mother along with her sister. And McGrath talks about the fact that her mother kind of encouraged her when they used to watch old movies together, and she would have her critique her about the different fashions in the movies, and that would spark her interest in the fashion business. And she also told Time magazine that she was always mixing up colors because there wasn't anything out there for black skin. So in her early career, McGrath worked as a makeup artist while being a receptionist simultaneously. So, she had to support herself, but she always had a dream of being a makeup artist. So while she worked, she started to build her clientele. And she advises, in her own words, build your career slowly. Then people start to trust you and pay you well. Really good words and good advice to give people who want to live, quote unquote, that dream or have a big dream and they want to be successful. She got her big break with Edward Enninful, the fashion editor of ID at the time in the early 1990s. And when her innovative use of color brilliantly solved the world's ennui with grunge and helped launch ID to a position of international importance, she worked with a person that we call minimalist. Her name is Jill Sander, and with the surrealist John Galliano. And then later on, she started to kind of mess around with latex. And you'll see in the fashion world, it's really big now. They use petals and liquid lips and vinyl lips and all type of colors and hues. And if you look on the video now, you'll see there's all different sorts of colors and different sorts of makeup on all skin tones, which I think is phenomenal. And I don't think most of us really pay too much attention to the artists or the makeup artists that do these awesome creations, but she definitely has got the ante on that one, because if you look, like I said, you'll see how beautiful and how contoured and how creative all of her work is. And she has hundreds and hundreds of images that you can take a look at. But she really worked with a lot of photographers. One in particular is Peter Lindbergh, and he did a lot for high-end magazines like Vogue. And she also did all kind of makeup shoots with Vogue, American, English, French Vogue, Harper's Bazaar. Harper's Bazaar was huge back in the 90s, and still is a big name. She did work for Couture. She worked for Prada. She did work for Dolce Gabbana, Armani cosmetic line. She designed it in 1999, and also in 2004, she was named Global Creative Designer for Procter and Gamble, where she is now in charge of Max Factor and CoverGirl Cosmetics, and of course a lot of other brands. But she credits her mother with giving her the information she needed and helping her to have a creative eye to see the different ways that she could transform someone's face to make it even more beautiful. And in 2015, she started her own makeup line called Pat McGrath Labs. And she launched it with a gold, and it's called Gold 001. And it consisted of a gold eyeshadow pigment, spatula mixing liquid, and an extra container, which we retail for $40, which is not bad because cosmetics are really, really expensive. But it looks like she was trying to make it affordable so that we could all be able to participate in that glamorous look. And she really did the thing. So she has other cosmetics out: Phantom 002, Skin Fetish 003, Lust 004, and Metamorphosis 005. And Sephora has all of her products, although you can never get them because they're all sold out. That's how popular her line is. And then this latest venture, Fashionista magazine, talks about her going in partnership with Eurozero Brands, announced on Monday this week. She signed a $60 million deal to become, they did, to become a minority shareholder in Pat McGrath Labs. So this list is deep because they wanted to partner with her. So they signed $60 million contract. And when they did the numbers, it took her company over to, or her, the investments, it took it over to $1 billion. So she is the first Black woman of color to make that kind of money for cosmetics in the fashion industry. It's just not heard of. And she has broke that glass ceiling. Good for you, Pat. And she says in her own words, it has always been my dream to create an iconic beauty brand that goes beyond the usual limitation, that lives outside the perimeters of what is expected. McGrath said of the funding deal in a press release, I am thrilled to be working with the unique and expert team at Eurozero Brands. Congratulations, Pat, once again. She has surpassed little Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is an $800 million beauty cosmetic, and she's $1 billion. So what say you all? Kudos to the sister. All right, everyone. This is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. As I often say, make your day great and live your life on purpose. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you all soon.